Okay, so in Nogi this week, we're focusing on triangle from the north-south setup. So we've been working on north-south for about 3 weeks now. This is going to finish things off. So I'm going to have train turtle. And again, this is just how we've been getting to turtle, a bit more of a scramble position than anything else. I'm going to come on this side. So I've got a body lock here, hands connected, and Trey's going to do a little sit out and get to this seated position. Again, this is just a common scramble position. I've got double unders, and Trey's kind of fallen into a seated position. So first thing I'm going to look to do is get him into north-south. We've been going over this time and time again. So my right hand's going to go to the shoulder. My left hand's going to come over the top, get a chin strap. I'm just going to pressure him forward as he pushes back and into me. I can then pull him down, shoot my arm over, and fall into my north-south position. So if I don't have the opportunity to get the submission, if Trey's doing a good job here, actually just, take the forearm up. If Trey's doing a good job here of framing my chin, I'm going to start to set up my kimura trap. So I'm going to take my right hand underneath, and I'm going to jam my elbow right under his underarm, and I'm going to rotate my knuckles down towards his chest and start to push my toes up to get this nice little chest compression here. As I compress his chest, my left hand's gonna pin his wrist, my right hand's gonna grab my own wrist, and I'm just gonna start to wedge him onto his side. Step over into my kimura attack. Now, from here, I have a nice opportunity of a triangle. So last week we looked at the kimura, boom, I separated the hands and I went for my kimura. This week, I'm gonna step through his legs, my leg through his wrist, and I'm gonna try to get my heel right to his underarm here. So I might have to step through his hands if they're connected. If they're disconnected, I might just be able to kind of step over and start to wedge my heel in. But once I get my leg in place here, I'm gonna fall down to my side, keeping my knees pinched around his torso. As I fall, my bottom leg is gonna extend, kick through, and I'm just gonna trap, bring this hand up, like connect your hands together. There we go. So yeah, typically people are gonna be defending, otherwise I would just go for an armbar kimura. So with this hand connection, I extend my bottom leg through, and I'm gonna get an initial triangle here. Now from this position, we're kind of setting up a dilemma where I can continue to attack this kimura, or I'll let go with my left hand, grab a hold of the back of the tricep, and start to pull Trey's arm in, adjust to get a little bit tighter, and get a nice little squeeze for my finish. So once again, starting from the rear body lock. So Trey goes to sit out, boom. My right hand comes up to the shoulder, my left hand comes to the chin. I pressure forward so that Trey gives back into me, pull, sink my north-south choke in, and I start to slide back. This near side forearm is gonna start to push up, so I can't quite get my finish, so I'm gonna move to my kimura trap. So my right arm comes around, and I wedge my fist right in his sternum, and that's where I'm gonna start rolling him up, applying this pressure to get this trap, kind of coercing this person onto their side. My bottom leg slides in so that I create a wedge, making it hard for him to flatten his back out, and my left leg is gonna step over into my kimura. I can hit my kimura from here, I can sit into an armbar, but when Trey starts to connect his hands, I'm gonna step through and pull my heel right to his underarm, pinch my knees together as I fall to my side. From here, I'm now going to extend my bottom leg, boom, and then he drops right into a nice little triangle trap. I can continue to attack the kimura, but what we're doing now is letting go. I reach my left hand through, grab the back of the tricep, pull, readjust my triangle, and then I can extend as I pull this tricep towards me and flex my hamstrings, get a nice little curling action to get my Yoko Sankaku finish. So capping off our north-south attack, we got our choke, we've got our kimura trap, and last but not least, the Yoko Sankaku triangle.